Thought you could trick me, huh, fake son? Well, it's not gonna work. What's up, Jesse?
I could stare at you without burning my corneas. Or retinas?
You both doing okay?
Could be worse. Could be better.
Well, I talked to Lucas.
Is he okay? That was so unlike him back there.
Pretty sure it was just a reaction to stress.
Yeah, well, between you and me, I think that his little outburst was overdue. Dude needs to learn not to bottle up his emotions so much.
I'm not sure how much I agree with you getting emotional advice.
You like that, don't you, boy?
Of course, I'm a freaking pig. I'm a pet. You have to pet me sometimes.
Hey, Ruben.
When was the last time I fed you?
I'm supposed to be looking for something, Ruben. Any idea what? What's that, boy? You see something over there? You doing okay, buddy? High five, Ruben. Well, I'm going to keep looking.
On to the next very obvious thing. So yeah, Samwise was mad. No, wait. Whatever his name was is mad that...
It sounds like the music is coming through the wall.
Mad that Jesse knew and not him.
Looks kind of like clouds made out of glass.
As far as a gender politic moment,
It didn't do anything.
when ladies are under stress, they are more likely to turn to their lady friends instead of their male friends, whenever it is a biological or health issue.
Cool.
Because in those situations, ladies are not looking for a solution. They're looking to express emotion, which emotional communication does not tend to be something that is taught to men. And it is a learned skill.
Hey.
Lucas knows something.
How much of something?
He sees you're not feeling well.
I'm trying to hide it as best I can, but...
You take care of you. I'll take care of Lucas. I'll be back.
I'll be here.
And that is not a criticism or anything like that. But this entire situation is like... I'm sorry, I'm looking at Petra and all I can see is Tom Hanks in Philadelphia. And I'm sitting there going, okay, she has the bruising, she has the pallor, she has the sweaty zombie looking look. And then I'm gonna hide that I have a critical disease as long as I possibly can and fool absolutely no one. Except the most self-absorbed.
Hey, Jesse.
I kinda need to get to that lever you're blocking.
Couldn't you have just asked him to flip the lever? Way to not involve other people in solving your problems. Way to not make people feel included. Way to go, team leader. Way to not have a team that you're leading. Also, way to go, team, not being self-motivated persons who are, you know, interested in helping out. I appreciate what you don't do.
Hey everyone! I think I found Soren's way out.
Way to go, Jesse. That's awesome.
Nice sleuthing, Jesse. Sorry I wasn't more help back there. When I think back to how I ran all over Endercon looking for Ivor, or when I got that skull,
I'm just happy you're with us.
We'll check out the rest of the house. See if we can find Soren before he finds us.
Those are some dimly lit chandeliers. Yes. Let me throw a penny into this fountain and make a wish.
Guess
Dear...
the water system isn't just for the outside. Not that the outside was actually the outside.
Dear non-magic fountain, I wish Soren was here, and also, I wish for a big fat kiss. No, I meant the band kiss. Ew. Gross. I can't remember the name of the kitty-faced man.
You could fit hundreds of people in here. But it doesn't look like it's being used for much of anything.
In that one table? Man. I don't think that would be big enough for my birthday party. And that's usually just me, the cats, and the dogs. Some rockin' tunes.
Well, the music's louder, but I don't hear anyone talking in there. Let's see what's going on behind this door.
I see blue skies. Oh.
And I call that one Symphony in E. A new composition to celebrate my newest discovery.
That's him!
This time, I observed
Soren.
one place of block on
Hodge
top of
judgment.
another block.
What the?
Rudimentary, yes, but a sign
It's
of
just a
undeniable
recording.
intelligence.
John
I hope I'm not
Hodgman.
imagining things.
After all that, he's not even here?
I better eat something. I'm positively lightheaded with
We
excitement.
came all this way and for what?
I wonder if he's
We're no
going to
closer
have
Soren than before.
an orc
Well,
loaf
this
sandwich.
record didn't turn on by itself.
Huh, good point. I guess he really likes the sound of his own voice then.
That's better.
Maybe there's something useful on
My
this
next step
record.
is to see whether there
If
might be
I
able
can
to be
figure
persuaded
out
to
what
build
he's talking
collaboratively.
about.
I've worked up a simple set of building instructions to inspire them. I will disguise myself and hide among them in order to observe them more closely.
Huh.
He's talking about you.
Hide
A new
among them.
composition coming on.
Hide among who?
Jesse? Do you think Soren is talking about them? Then again, everything else about this guy has been pointing to crazy.
I guess everybody needs hobbies. Even if they are really, really, really dangerous. You think he's actually training Endermen to build stuff?
I think he thinks he's training Endermen to build stuff.
Let's look around. See what we can find out.
He has all these books. I mean, in this last library, he had the complete works of J.R.R. Tolkien, the Xanth series.
Folly of Pumpkins.
Ooh. Is that all of the short stories by
Wearing a pumpkin may stop the Endermen from attacking me, but I
Irving?
remain convinced it is also altering
Washington
their
Irving?
behavior, as if their preternatural knowledge of my presence keeps them from revealing their true
Is that his name, Washington Irving?
Therefore, I have now begun to fashion a camouflage suit that will allow me to mingle amongst these heretofore inscrutable creatures. And, like a fearless explorer
Yes,
burning
Washington
his boats to
Irving.
the ground upon reaching the shores of a new land, my entire cache of pumpkins has now been baked into delicious pies.
For those of you who don't understand why I made that reference, Washington Irving was the guy that wrote Rip Van Winkle
Calls of the Enderman?
and The Headless Horseman.
And finally, an Enderman love song. all just fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Enderman Observations, Part 27.
I've been watching the Endermen up close today, and I'm convinced that I may have caught them communicating. Or at the very least, two of them stood near each other for an extended period. It was
Yeah,
very
they were
exciting.
exchanging recipes.
Then
Olivia,
they wandered away.
check it out.
An
But it
Enderman
seemed deliberate.
suit?
Maybe.
Either Soren's got a very
I followed
unique
one of them
fashion
for the
sense,
next
or...
3 hours.
Wait a
Here's what happened.
second.
Looks like a taller one was hanging there, but it's missing.
Because Soren must be wearing it. This is the disguise he was talking about.
You mean...
In order to walk amongst the Endermen, you have to become an Enderman.
No. But I can't do that, and my eyes aren't nearly that pretty. Where are you putting these records when you're done with them? I mean, they're not...
Totemic constructions of peaceful Endermen.
Could Endermen be implored to work together? Or are they like sheep and pigs, wandering randomly and doing things based on whim rather than higher thought processes? I've already decided that only Endermen at peace build structures. When agitated, such as yesterday, they don't seem to have any interest in building things, only hitting me with their fists. Repeatedly.
Found something.
Meanwhile,
What you got?
peaceful Endermen will
It's
move
definitely
blocks
some sort of
place
crafting
on
recipe.
and on,
But why would
seemingly
someone
ad
as brilliant as
infinitum,
Soren need a
until they
recipe
somehow
for a
achieve
shape that simple?
satisfaction. And
Because
away.
they're not for Soren.
Clearly
They're for
this
the
will require
Endermen.
further detailed
This must be
observation.
what he's trying to teach them to
I am
build.
so lonely.
Okay, so if Soren is using those blueprints to teach the Endermen to build, and there's a disguise missing from the stand,
He must be conducting his experiment right now.
of course. The missing disguise is the one he had to put on before going outside.
Which means, if we want to get to Soren, we have to go out there to do it.
I vote
That
you do it.
leftover Enderman suit would fit me. I guess it's time to play dress up. I'm no art snob, but... Hey, Olivia?
You go ahead and build with those Endermen outside. I'll just wait here.
Thanks, Olivia. Oh, yeah, I
Those
guess I'm gonna need
instructions
that.
called for clay blocks, just like this one.
So there's one. There's two.
I'll take this one too.
Need 6, right?
You find anything useful?
I have no thumbs.
Worth asking.
Why do I always ask him? He has no thumbs. That is not chain to do during this time frame. Maybe I was sneezing.
That's 3 I've grabbed so far.
I mean, those look like they're alchemy stations. So maybe maybe Soren does know alchemy. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Because we really need an alchemist. Controls, I really do not like how I am pressing one direction and going 3 different directions. All on the same
I'll
walking
take this
path.
one too.
What is that? That's 3. That's 4. Okay, I guess the other 2 are outside for some reason. how does he expect the Enderman to build this design if he doesn't
It's
have...
a good thing they can't see me through this glass.
So you think. How does he expect them to build that if he doesn't put the building material out there for them to use? Really? I look like Catwoman.
How do I look? I don't think
big
you
jaw.
want my honest opinion. But it just might do the trick.
You look like Catwoman without the ears and a big jaw.
Hang on a second. Soren in disguise looks like any old Enderman, and so will you. How are you going to find him? Walk up to every Enderman out there and say, "Hey, are you Soren?"
Yes.
The whole point of the disguise is to avoid that kind of attention.
We just need to get his attention without riling up the Enderman.
Try not to die, okay? I'd really hate to have to watch that from behind this protective glass.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
You're welcome, Twilight Sparkle.
Okay,
Or person
we've just
who
got to get Soren's attention.
sometimes sounds like
And
Twilight
avoid
Sparkle.
attracting theirs.
Have you seen my potato peeler? You're a child. Why aren't you in kindergarten? Oh well, you're not my child. I had to get really close so I could check you out because... Okay. This is a terrible idea. And there's another really, really tiny Enderman. Can't I just wait for him to set it down? Excuse me, adult Enderman. I'm just going to press A whole bunch and not see... Oh. This will go just fine.
Uh-oh.
See, look, there's that itty bitty one right there. I need one more. Here, let me just show you what I'm gonna do with it. And, oh, he's just in a hole. And you'll see.
Looks like a building grid. Let me just take another look at the instructions. Nothing I can't handle.
No, that's not what I clicked. Whatever.
One block down. 5 to go. I just hope that Soren's watching. Wherever he is.
Personally, I think any design would be something he would pay attention to.
That's everything I've got. Guess I've got to find another block.
It kind of does look like she has kitty cat ears. But they can see your hair, so I mean that kind of gives it away, really. Come on.
cracked it yet?
Not yet, but I'm getting closer.
No, you're not. Really, at this point, I'm just gonna fast forward to the point where I found it.
Guess it's hard to get plants to grow in the end. Looks like this is the last block in here. Okay, let's try this again.
Ah, it has to match exactly. Poop.
False evidence of Enderman intelligence accomplished. Nothing to see here, guys. Just walk away. Okay, they're not walking away. Definitely not walking away.
I am sorry about this, but it has to look real.
You stole my Jolly Rancher.
I don't think it'll bruise. Your face, I mean.
There's my
These
pig.
suits were built with durability in mind.
You must be Soren.
Well, I am. But must I be? I'm not sure if I want to sometimes. Sometimes I'd prefer to be anything but Soren. Like a donkey, for example.
You have to help me.
Well, I just did.
You hit me hard in the face.
You upset the Enderman, and I got you to safety. By the way, as far as introductions are concerned, this is not going very well.
We're in danger.
Oh, what else is new? Whatever your issue is, whatever your problem, it has occurred before and has been solved before. Even so, what do you need me for? I've gone out of my way to avoid these types of problems.
Help me save the world.
How?
The Formidabomb.
So, more explanation is
There's
needed,
a wither storm on the loose, and it's eating the world.
Ah, I see. You misspoke. You don't need me. You need my stuff. I've found that when you give people what they want, they turn on you. They become resentful.
Who turned on you?
All of them! It's why I prefer Endermen. They always do what you expect, almost to a fault. You're a stranger. And what you're asking for is too dangerous.
I'm sorry for tricking you.
That is what you did, isn't it?
I needed to get your attention.
Well, you have it now.
Gabriel asked me to reassemble the Order of the Stone.
The Order of the Stone? They asked for me? I've always known they needed me, but I was never sure if they wanted me.
Eligard is your friend.
I don't know. Does she ever talk about me?
Sure.
What kinds of things do they say? Specifically.
I'm not even
Give me an
lying.
example.
That you were the best of them?
Well, that's very nice to hear. But what about you? Are you my friend? As long as we're on the subject.
Sure.
I barely
That's
know
the best
you.
thing I've heard in years. Admittedly, it's not a very high bar. Don't worry. I'm going to help you because that's what friends do. Before we leave, I'm going to give my old friends a gift. The gift of song.
Yay!
Gary may seem scary, but he's a swell guy. Sally dilly-dallies. Give her credit, she tries. They might
Go, Tom
look
Lehrer.
the same to the untrained eye.
Let it out!
But that's a lie, and so I say.
Wait, is that... Are you?
Soren.
Whoa.
Nice to meet you, Soren.
You look terrible. Seems a bit odd.
I mean, I
Never
stole
been
their
inside
block.
before.
What's happening?
You stole
You
my
upset
block.
them. You've altered their behavior.
Hey, let's go.
That's what you want as a research scientist. Things that are different.